In this video, I will show you how to create a category in your shop. Categories are very important for the structure of your shop. The whole navigation is displayed over the categories. That means shop pages, listing categories, and even landing pages are managed over the categories. So let's go to our categories. You find your categories under Catalogs and Categories. On the left side, you see your category structure. This is divided into categories and landing pages. With this arrow, you can fold out your already created categories or landing pages. At the moment, we haven't got a landing page, but we will create one together later. So let's start with our category structure. Here you see the category Home. This is also our main entry point of our sales channel. Here you can also fold out another menu, which shows you an overview of all your subcategories. If you have selected the Home category as the main entry point in your sales channel, all these subcategories are the displayed categories in your storefront. So now let us create a new category. We're able to create a category before and after the Home category. But we can also say we want to create a new subcategory, like one of these. So let's just do that. Give your subcategory a name and enter the Save button. You can directly create another subcategory, but if you don't, just click on the X. So this is our new created subcategory. You can open it by just clicking on the category name. Here you can see the general overview of your category. You have the category name here, and you can see that the category is inactive by default. So if you want to display your category in the storefront, you have to activate it first. Here you can enter some tags, which are not displayed for your customers in the storefront, but can be very important for your organization in the admin. And here you can choose your category type. We've got three types here: the page and list type, the structuring element and entry point type, and the link type. The page and list type is like, for example, the normal category type for your landing pages or shop pages. The structuring element and entry point type is good for your categories like, for example, Home, for your entry point in the storefront. This is important if you want to structure your categories more. And you've got the link type, which could be if you want to display a link to your manufacturer in the storefront. You can choose the link type, and this will also be displayed for your customers in the storefront. Because we want to create a Shopware standard category, we choose the category type page and list. Now we've got the opportunity to choose an entry point for our category. So here you define the point in the navigation where this category is to be reached. The main navigation is located below the shop logo in the upper part of the storefront. The footer menu is located in the lower area of the storefront, and the service menu in the upper part on the right as a drop-down menu. Then you have to select a sales channel for which the category is available. You can choose more than one here. After that, I could click on Configure Home so that the settings are saved and the category is selected as the specified entry point. But because we want to create a normal subcategory with displayed content, we just delete all the settings here again. Then we come to the menu settings. Click on this switch here and the category will be hidden from the navigation. The display image is shown in the drop-down menu, but can also be automatically integrated into a shopping experience page using the data assignment function. And you can add a description for your category down here. Let's have a look at the other tabs. We've got the product tab, where we have to assign the products to our category. We've got two types of selection, so we can select the manual selection, or we can choose the dynamic product group. For the dynamic product group, we've got an own video, so if you have any questions about the dynamic product groups, you can watch that. In our case, we will select the manual selection, where you can then select your products in the drop-down menu below. If you want to remove the association, just click on the context menu and then on remove. Then we have the tab layout. Here you define the appearance of the landing pages. To do this, you assign a layout created in the shopping experiences under assign layout. You can also use the create new layout button to switch directly to the shopping experiences editor. So click on assign layout and search for the selected category, select it and save. After selecting a layout, all segments of the selected shopping experience are displayed in the layout area, just like this. Initially, the content of the layout is presented grouped by blocks, so the type and number of blocks varies depending on the layout type. So you can adjust your settings of the image and text, your product filter and your product listing in these blocks here. Last but not least, we've got the SEO section. Here you enter search engine relevant metadata for this category. So next to the SEO title and the SEO description, you can enter additional keywords that are taken into account in search engine searches. And down here, you define an SEO URL category for each sales channel.